So, previously on Infinite Unknown, you guys wound up in an old irrigation system, underground irrigation system here under New Amsterdam. Kind of runs underneath the military compound that you guys had infiltrated. Um, that's well, you were in there. Actually, I guess it should be more specific. Ross and uh, was it Ditch? Ditch
Mhm.
were uh, moving from the power plant through this series of underground aqueducts that runs under the military compound. Meet back up with Win and Amy. In so doing, and Jake led you down here, and Kira was with on the military compound with Amy and Win. So
But it got his legs all wrecked.
he did, and it was because that there happened to be a soft foot. I think I listened to the episode, or at least the tail end of it, and I think the soft wet foot was brought up, or the moist foot. I also liked moist foot.
Mhm.
Uh, Amy said that those should be like a speciation type of thing. Like there's hard foots, there's soft foots, there's moist foots. Um, I liked
Prickly foots.
tickly foots,
Prickly, I was
prickly.
saying, but
Anyway, he was hugged too hard by all the mighty thumbs of the wet foot, sorry, of the soft foot, and it effectively mangled him, breaking numerous bones in his body, legs, arms, barely not puncturing vital organs. So, in the effort to drag this guy along, Jake, and continue to save him, you guys had to haul him up while the cistern was flooding. Accident, I believe, caused by Amy's jury rigging. Was it Win or Amy? I don't remember exactly who triggered the door
I
mechanism to cause the flooding.
I did I did all the bad stuff. I messed up hacking it, which triggered the flooding, and then I was like, "Oh no, reverse, reverse." So then it sucked them.
That's right. And I was like,
Um,
well, it's just gonna cause a massive backflow. So that was fun. I enjoyed that. Anyway,
Running on
yes.
panic, Amy was, I guess.
Um, but you guys made it the other side of the platform. You succeeded getting back up, and I believe we finished fading black with you guys setting up outside after having gotten in contact with the dirty bishop. He is going to arrange him a situation where he's going to be leaving, and you, as a party, were going to be his entourage, his security detail, which is all a ruse because you are intending to smuggle him off planet.
Mhm.
At least that's how I recall it.
Mhm.
Uh,
The one downfall to Brian not being here tonight is not getting to see the odd couple style antics between Win and Ross trying to be professional
Yeah,
in front of the soldiers.
that is true.
But we'll manage.
Yeah, we'll get through it. Um,
Because that was where we're at, right? As we were talking to the soldiers and trying to convince them that we are the guard.
yeah, how
Talking
far?
from here?
Yeah, we like just are
Didn't
beginning that, right?
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
rolled for yeah, I rolled the manipulate for it, but we like ended it there.
Oh,
At
oh
least
yeah.
that's what I recall.
Yep. I listened to this too, and I don't. Oh well. Where is Brian? Is everything okay?
Yeah, looks
Got
like
ahead.
some of it.
Oh.
Oh no, I recorded that.
Shame.
So yeah, you guys were trying to arrange, or were arrange. You guys were just outside. I believe you had just rolled the thing, and I was like, okay, now you're basically outside shooting the shit, waiting for the Dirty Bishop to show up. Probably
Yeah.
give him I think I did give him a name, like
Yeah, but we just keep
Francis
calling him the
something.
Dirty Bishop.
Where I gave you guys killed
Yeah.
Thomas Sancho.
Fred
Frederick.
Angela.
Yeah.
Angela. Angila. Frederick. Yeah, that's right. Frederick. I have Fred written down, but Frederick's right.
So you're shooting the shit. It's kind of regal robing. It's this heavy woolen type of robe. It's like I don't know. It tries to come off very pious, but it's military uniform. It just has this kind of like piety, attempt at piety to it. Being flanked by soldiers, bring them to him to the front gate. Speaks briefly with the gate guards. Um, and he walks up to you. Who presents himself? Win? You have the highest rank? Or I thought
Yeah.
actually Ross took the highest rank or something, wasn't it? Wasn't he supposed to be like?
I think
No, I was.
Win took that off him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna have crazy
Yeah. When was making
bars.
sure that he would not be in a position to really get us in trouble. But Win was trying to be the highest just so that he could kind of tamp Win's
I'm confused.
um yeah.
His you have Win there and you have Ditch there, uh, at with the guards, right? And then Amy, I believe in the video you said you were posting up in some bushes, or was I?
Yeah, I was going to, but I don't know if I should stay with you guys with Ross gone.
Oh, is Ross there?
Oh, maybe Ross went and posted up in the bushes
Yeah.
Okay,
because he's fine
that works for me.
because they're mad at me.
Checks out.
Be in front of the thing is. Okay. He turns to Win and he very calmly says, "Well, follow me then." And you begin to walk in like a northeasterly direction. As you kind of take a turn to the left, um, he looks at you again when he goes, "I really hope you have somewhere where I'm actually supposed to be going." Um, and just continues to walk, but lets you start to take the lead. Uh, effectively, saying, "Hey, I don't. This is. I'm now putting my life in your hands. We're supposed to get off planet now, but
We're
um,
just I think the idea is we're gonna walk a ways out and beep our shit. think that was the plan.
Yeah, are we walking out of the city or out of the basin city? Or are we
Mm,
gonna do this in the city?
I don't know. We could, if we do it kind of in the city, there's more traffic that we could try and hide in, but there's also,
No
you know,
power
more
right now.
interference, and we were.
Oh, no power.
But this is all in like the same hour you guys have shut down.
Yeah,
True.
okay.
That's true.
Is there an open space that a starship could land?
I mean,
Park,
there was that
horse corral.
there was
I don't
that
know.
field you landed in previously.
Is that can
Landed.
we get to that? Or can we get to a field like that somewhere else? I
Yeah,
don't
I
quite
think somewhere
understand
else would be good.
how deeply buried we're in the urban area or in the base. I don't know if we have to go
I'd say
through
you're
walls
pretty
and stuff.
deeply buried. You're at least uh like a half mile between you and any exterior gate uh that would
Mm.
lead to
Any,
outside
like
of the
big
compound.
supermarkets the ship could land on.
Big flat buildings.
Is there read a bad situation, or is there a best not
Scope it out.
scope it out? There they are. Scoping it out.
Um, Amy,
Okay,
because
Amy.
I'm falling back and starting to talk with the bishop.
So Amy,
Okay.
how does this scope it out work? Are you trying to get on top of a building, larger building to look for something, or
So I have a little tablet interface thing, and I'm effectively pulling up some maps and looking at
okay,
what's
I like it.
available in the surrounding area.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to direct people that way. My goal.
Okay, let's see how up to date your data cubes were.
Oh no, I heard you
Mm,
before I saw it. We're going this way, right?
mm.
I know I failed.
Yeah, it says you got a 5. Especially if so Amy, because it's so pitch black out, like actually recognizing any of the street names is extremely difficult. And you didn't really pay for the upgrade that would do localized geospatial mapping for your map cube. So it won't plot you in a real AR space where you are properly. Um, so you're forced to try and read street signs, and it is working out very poorly for you. You are a child. You are not used to not having to actually find your way in places. Um, so you get a little confused, get a little backwards. And you guys end up getting completely turned around and walking straight back across the front of the command station, basically waving hi to the guards. You go by again in the opposite direction that you left, but calmly, like everything is totally normal, that you meant to go this direction. Um,
Got my east and west wrong. This way.
um, this direction would lead you to the main exit. Luckily, however, it is heavily posted up with guards. It would be a security checkpoint for everybody, including uh, Francis or Francis,
Fred.
um, Frederick. That's right.
Probably Freddy boy to ditch. because they're such good beds.
Boy. Freddy Boy and Poindexter. Next up.
uh,
So, you guys are a little bit lost. Where did you guys leave Kira? Remember? I don't remember. Did you just leave her in the cistern area or
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think they
with
came with
Jake?
us after we left the
Yeah,
entrance to the aqueduct.
yeah. I
she
think
was
she
seeing to
took.
his wounds.
Yeah, she took Jake to get his legs fixed.
What was your
Or was
conversation
taking care of him.
with the
Sorry, go on.
bishop gonna be about? You're fine. Ditch.
Um, it well, I was going to check on him. I wanted to confirm that we were still moving along the same trajectory for the original idea we had.
I like this cagey language.
That's more me than bitch.
Are we on
I
the
also
same
wasn't paying any
trajectory of
attention to
our
what.
previous project?
Yeah, I wasn't paying any attention to what Amy was doing because I was talking to the bishop. So, um,
And I did it very confidently.
yeah, I feel like I need to reassure him that everything's going to be okay. So there's a lot of like,
So in
we
my
got it. They're
head,
a capable bunch.
like a guard is now having a casual conversation, like when you walk by the command station. A guard is having a casual conversation with Bishop Francis.
Hmm.
Is it casual or is it intense?
I would say probably a little more intense.
It is probably a little bit.
Stricter.
It's very. I'm not very looking very guard like because I'm like trying to make eye contact with him and like standing too close and animated. Probably speaking quietly, but my body movements are big as I ask about the hash and
He will bring you in close as you guys walk by
he's
the
gonna kill me.
command station ditch, and he's going to go, "Yes, my son." Look over his shoulder at the other guards. "Yes, my son. You'll see the
Oh,
light.
oh.
Yes,
Would
my."
Thank you,
would
sir.
Win know if it would be less suspicious if we were driving out of the gate versus walking?
Okay, I
What
like it.
I'm curious. What do you like?
Would it look
I'm
more
trying to
official,
think
like
if
you're trying to leave and go somewhere? Yeah, I would
yeah.
say yes. I don't think.
So
I think he would come to that conclusion. He's a military man, right?
yeah. So I'd be looking for a vehicle that we can commandeer without really much fuss.
Yeah,
Most military vehicles like
Reallocate.
don't need keys, so
I
should just be able to get
imagine
in.
in sci-fi land they're pretty hackable. So I could try hacking one to
I could
Yeah.
also hotwire.
yeah, we have many options.
They're really simple systems.
So I'm
Okay.
thinking we grab a vehicle.
I don't think it would be of any difficulty for you to locate a parked vehicle. Base Humvee. Yes. Base Jeep. I like this
A
base Jeep.
hover Humvee.
A hover Hummer.
Oh.
Because I got something on Urban Dictionary. Um, do we have a? Yeah. I mean, you guys could definitely find one. Yeah, you would need to hack it or jerry rig it or hotwire it or whatever techno babble you guys can talk in. But we'll definitely have to probably act under pressure, I assume. Make sure you don't fuck something up in the middle of the dark. And I assume you'd have some kind of external light, but I mean, we tried to use it.
Shine the flashlight right here. Why are you shining it on the back of my hand? Oh,
Keep a lookout
no,
while I'll ditch hot wires it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll hotwire it. This should be no problem.
Cracks his knuckles.
Yeah, I've just gotta flip the ground around, and that rhymed.
Rip the
Um, I giggle at the rhyme. So is this a? This probably is not a jury rig because we're not really hastily doing it. But you said uh, act under pressure. Is that actually in this game? Act quick, keep my cool, something like that.
uh, I think I said act under pressure, but do you have a specific move? I
Well, I
forgot.
have
Sorry.
jury rig, and I also have um, my expertise in engineering, which that doesn't tell me what move to make. That tells me better things that can come from that move. Or I have jury rig.
I think this hot wiring would qualify as right. Like
All
I don't.
right, that
I
works
would
for me
think
too.
so.
I will jury rig it. Jury rig the fuck out of it.
Ditch.
Got this ditch.
You got it, did.
You can do
Big money, no
it.
whammies. Big money, no
Nine.
whammies.
It's not that good of a roll.
That's better than a
Yeah.
lower number.
Choose one. Are we in a hurry-ish?
I presume you
I mean,
guys. You guys can.
yes and no. Like, we want to get out of here as soon as possible, but we don't want to look like we're rushing to get out of here. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh. So, oh, all right. Well, it won't take a long time to do it. Oh, and I get to pick another one. No, does that fall into my expertise too? Is this move fall into my area field of expertise?
FTL. I wouldn't.
Oh, no, my expertise is engineering, technology, devices, physics, FTL travel, and spatial anomalies. So,
Engineering and devices.
okay, cool. Then, um,
But then you don't have to choose one. So
no, then yeah, basically I could choose two, but the third one is still there for you to play with. Um,
I'm confused because
so,
when I'm reading what it says for jury rig,
mhm.
partial success on a 7 to 9, have to make do. Choose one.
And then doesn't your expertise give you something?
Yeah, my expertise gives me the ability to choose another one, two
Okay.
of them. That's what the expertise does. So basically, that's like kind of
Oh, I
giving me a
see.
full success, but you'll still have something to work with because it will do exactly what we want. It's going to start and function fine
Mm-hmm.
until it breaks the first time you use it. So we'll have one chance to get out of here, but at least it won't be driving in circles.
Fair enough. You all, I can work with this, but I'm not gonna. I'll just put that in my pocket for.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Um, you all see Ditch fumble with the like the steering column. He like pulls out a trusty screwdriver, roots around in there for a minute. You hear this like unpleasant crunch. But then like 3 seconds later, the engine starts and he's like, "Ha ha!"
Ah, ha ha.
I
Very
entirely
guardly.
expected that.
Don't worry about that smell. And if it sparks, all right. I'm sorry. Just to be honest, I don't think it's going to work for very well for very long. So we should really go.
Did you
Okay.
drive it then?
I can't, or Win could drive it. Um,
No, when the higher rank guy, I don't think would drive.
okay, I'll drive. Or
I
Amy,
don't
do you
know.
want to drive? Because you probably have better
Say
reflexes.
she probably would be.
Oh, you're a pilot of a
Um,
Humvee.
I mean, I'm
That's what I was
slick.
thinking.
I can drive if you want me to, but you have to fix it while I'm driving if it breaks.
That actually would be handy
I'm
for him to be
Oh,
able to
in the
do.
heck?
sure, no problem. I'm not sure I can fix it.
Okay, well if you don't, we will probably all die. So let's go.
So let's take advantage of the time we have.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So immediately the check engine light comes on for you, Amy. And the
Please stop.
vehicle lurches into first gear, and you get going. It seems to stay in first way too long. The engine is clearly like, whoosh, it needs to shift, and then eventually it shifts, and the whole vehicle rocks again as as it comes into second gear. Does the exact same thing. It's this terrible ramp up where it lets it sit at way too many RPM, smashing into the next gear. Um, so it's pitch black. The lights begin to they come on. They're very dim, and you can tell that the power in the vehicle is not working quite right because there's a slight flicker to the headlight.
Enough
Oh,
to see by. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But we already kind of established that you don't know where you're going. I guess you're trying to stay in a straight line.
to the main gate.
Yeah, we're getting out. We're going out the main gate and getting out of here.
Okay.
Maybe maybe Win could try looking ahead or
Yeah, I
Ditch.
will. I'll scope it out and see if I can figure out a good place to go. And while we,
Or can we just ask the bishop? Bishop, where's
Well,
the
that's
main
actually
gate?
He I
yeah,
mean, he
sure.
did say the thing about you know where you're taking me, and I was hoping to give at least the appearance of that, but you're right. We should probably just
Do you want to
ask.
stop me as I start to say it?
No,
Okay.
no.
I would like give off the air of that we know. Right?
Bishop. Yeah, we were planning on taking a side gate, but we believe that the security is too high, so we're just gonna head right out the main gate. You tell us where that was, please?
That sentence made sense.
Uh,
Uh,
Ditch doesn't do this stuff. He doesn't really.
no, I know it's just funny. Like the side gate's gonna have more security than the main gate is just kind of a funny concept to me.
Mm,
Mm.
I don't know how. I don't know
I don't either,
why.
but
Why some commander sent a bunch of people over to that gate. I don't. They don't tell
Well, I
me.
mean, we were over by one of
that's
the
true.
side gates with the cistern, so and set off some alarms.
Yeah.
So
Happened.
Almost
yeah,
as if with serendipity, as you kind of lean over to ask directions, the streetlights come on.
Shit.
In fact, the base starts to light up.
Mm.
So you guys are able to actually very easily make your way to
okay.
the main gate. But your vehicle is now lurching, and you find that it actually doesn't want to come down in gear. So it's acting extremely odd. Um, and then when you come to a complete stop at the main gate checkpoint, uh, when it stops idling and dies. There, right at, when you stop for the main gate checkpoint, you are immediately not aggressed upon, but you were approached by the gate staff, the gate guards, asking your business.
Are there any
I
other vehicles around?
Yes, absolutely. There's a complement of at least 4 different similar military vehicles that are nearby, used by the post. The people here at the
Win will just kind of go
Okay.
off, be like, they gave us a busted up Jeep to get him out of here. My God, we're taking one of your Jeeps to get the bishop out of here. We don't know who took out the power, but we're getting him to a secure location.
give me a manipulate.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Uh,
Offered to settle now. Feel like I've asked promises too many times and you haven't kept any of them, like paying those taxes and everything. At least with Amy. And so I don't know if that actually has any real
Pay them when we
consequence.
get home.
I have a suggestion.
Oh.
If,
Sure.
if what if that promise was that and this I'm sorry to Grace and Bobby. Um, what if the promise was that they feel they need to send escorts with us
Oh, I like that. I like that.
because then they'll have concrete assurance that things are okay.
I like that.
Um,
Win doesn't like that.
no, because I said that it was a secure secret location. They wouldn't be allowed to know
Um,
where it is.
I mean, I don't know how the military works. I'm just a
Um,
scientist, so I was just thinking like they like what their commander would be like. All right, Jenkins,
see, I was
Bobbert, go
leaning.
with them.
No, oh, for heaven's sake. It'll make you happy. Just get in the back seat. And you could all pile into another one. Uh uh
That works.
Who's how many are coming with us?
so I would say 2 in the back seat. You're being escorted by 2 of the guards to your secure location for your drop off. Plus, they're like, and we got to drive this thing back.
Ditch is
We would
having a
have brought it
panic
back.
attack.
Having a panic attack. Okay, what does
Oh
that
yeah,
mean?
he's probably
I
just
guess
super
Ross
stiff.
is in here too somewhere.
So
Right,
there's
like that.
8 of us.
Ross is meeting us. I don't know.
There's no way Russ would be quiet about literally any of this.
No,
No.
Brian would have already gotten us all killed.
Yes.
We love you, Brian.
It would have been awesome though.
It would-
You would have
We
gotten
would have
out of
gone
it
down to a
with some
blaze of glory.
nonsense.
yeah.
Um, yeah, no, Ross would be with us. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could try and intimidate them out of it or something if you really are very adamant that you do not want them in your vehicle. But
Um, I mean, I guess we'll just have to kill him. Um,
All I can think of right now is that we'll take them to our secure location. I'll drive there and we'll just
and send him off
Just what?
yeah, as you trundle off a
or pew
good
pew.
quarter mile towards the field that you were going, in the back you'll hear a couple grumbles like, "Where are we going? This doesn't make any sense. This is not. It's not a tradition. This is not where we have a secure locations.
Um,
Wouldn't put down
we
near the
were
aggro
going to a
field
traditional location. It wouldn't be
as
known. Literally doesn't compute, dude. Please. Oh, I'm not being a
we
good guard either.
um the seating arrangement is the two escorts against the doors,
It's the doors
and
okay.
then win the bishop Ross. And while we've been driving, I've been kind of giving
Oh
eyes
no.
to Ross, and we're gonna do like ejecto, just pop the doors and elbow them out. Because there's no way anybody in the back seats wearing seatbelts. Not gonna happen.
He's
How
trying to push him out
populated
the
is
back.
where we are?
Very rural. Like once you got outside of the main military compound in New Amsterdam, it's probably I don't know, like, not super populated. Um, though maybe a house here or there or something. I'm not really sure, but um, not really super populated. Fairly rural. Why do you ask? What would you like to do?
Did you see my question, Michael?
Oh no, I did not.
I typed in. I typed it in because everyone else was talking.
Oh, you typed it in Foundry. I was like,
Oh, sorry. No.
can I electrify just the backs? I I don't know. How does that work?
Rip some wires out and then just quickly like juncture them to some other wires and like that I can just run through.
I mean, I'm
If
sure.
it's
It can arc it. You can arc it from a relay right through the people that acts as a conduit, right to the other side, and it will be shielded because I can throw
Jesus.
some. Just I could have like just throw up a little bit of insulation, or I just have everybody hold their hands up.
Everybody stop touching metal for a second. What?
Exactly.
What were you gonna say, Amy, before we try and do this bus-based hijinks?
actually, I was gonna bring up the electrify because I did read chat.
Oh,
Um, I just feel like a more permanent solution may be important to the idea of actually getting our ship and getting off planet in time. Because if we just kick them out, they're gonna get on their radios, they're gonna call people, and we're gonna have company.
True.
fair observation. But
I mean, we could.
does Amy relay this to win or ditch in this moment?
She makes eyes at both of them in the rearview mirror, but I don't know if it was in vain.
Okay, let's see how much you read her. Act under pressure, ditch, or who was gonna do the pushing? Who was arranging this win?
I was arranging the pushing with Ross. So can I do a keep your cool?
Well, I mean, I guess ultimately, what are we trying to accomplish? Which are
I'm
we?
trying to.
Is
This is to see if I guess while I'm trying to plan kick them out of the car with Ross, if I catch
Amy saying maybe not
Amy
good
giving
idea?
a like kind of trying to get my attention in the rearview mirror.
And you wanted to roll what?
I was thinking keep my cool.
Yeah, I can see it.
I would probably also be going ahead with the rewiring, regardless of whatever Win is doing.
Okay, I'll take that one. Choose one. Okay, no. Can isn't there something where I can instead of taking stress, I can take a
Litter
harm?
so
Or
No,
is
much.
it
you
the
go.
other way
It's the
around?
other direction.
Well, screw it, we're taking stress.
Okay. Does this game have a concept of luck, like motherships, Monster of the Week's luck? Where you can just eat a point of luck in Monster of the Week
That's
to get a roll.
Not to get better at something, not to do better at something. It's really only taking harm where you
yeah.
can convert it to stress. If we want to be better at things, we have to give each other advantage.
Fair enough. I was just curious because last time we were playing Monster of the Week, Brian, Grace, and I, and Grace just basically reminded the table that we had luck, um, and realized that we had some perfect moments to use luck. I was just curious if ID had uh, that kind of
Mm,
mechanic. Unfortunately, it sounds like not.
no.
Um, it's kind of I mean what luck is in Monster of the Week. It's get out of jail free. It's like a gimme, like,
Yeah.
an I win card.
Yeah, it's you can not take the damage from one attack. And what's the other thing? How's it written?
Oh, there was something else where like if something bad's happening, like instead of the bad roll, you just take
Oh,
luck
you take a
and
12.
Yeah,
yeah.
it just
Yeah.
gives you a free roll. But anyway, it sounds like there's nothing like that in it.
No, we can help each other to get advantage, but that's about it.
So where is Ditch in the vehicle again?
Ditches in the passenger seat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I would see him doing this. I want to try and help with that by intentionally driving as carefully as I can, so it's as bump free as possible, even if that makes my route less optimal. With the goal being that he can make better cuts, whatever he needs to do with that
Oh,
roll of wires or whatever he's
okay,
doing.
right, with the wires was I was.
Yeah, I've got a panel off the side of the door.
Mm.
Um,
So you took the stress. You did see Amy give you the stink eye or something, the eye gesture that says, "Hey, don't push those fools out the back. They have radios on them."
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm assuming it's more of a like, hey, Ditch is trying something, don't do whatever it is you're
Okay,
trying to.
perfect.
and you are barely buying it. Like
Yeah.
that's the stress. It's just like this. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, like I all right,
And,
hope you know what you're doing. Like
oh, can you work this into an experience because you're just like, oh, this is it. This is where we die. This is where I die. It's your whole not caring about things or whatever.
right? Like
That hook.
I just I bust out the flask.
Here we go.
Oh, is this a
I
jury
go.
rig?
Here I go
Yeah.
killing again. Yeah, I would say so.
Does this also fall under my expertise for
I know you use this thing a
tech?
lot, but go ahead.
I
Yes.
know it.
Wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
really,
wait, wait.
I am
I
Okay.
super
wanted to do
power
the
gaming this one. It just
Oh
happens.
wait.
I don't know
Sorry, Amy.
what.
Go on.
do
Oh,
it
that
later on
help?
me to try and help you so that you can get the,
Oh yeah,
if possible. I again driving really carefully.
that's a good idea.
This is my neck.
Oh, they actually give you 6 minus on this one. Son of a bitch. Uh-oh.
Don't help but take some stress, or you take the make the situation more complicated, or perhaps can fellow crew member advantage. Okay. Um. Yeah, Amy, you're trying to avoid the potholes, but you know it's some rough terrain, and as you kind of swing left and right trying to avoid the potholes, you're actually causing him to sway more than the bumps up and down. You just ended up going left and right, and so it really fucks him up. Uh, it really fucks Ditch up in the efforts.
Here to
Uh,
help.
here to help. Um, perhaps giving your fellow crew member disadvantage.
Mm,
Give you disadvantage because
that's a
I'm a
good one.
cruel human
Oh,
person.
I did not do that
Rolled it
right.
with advantage.
No, it's just a
I think
regular
he
one.
regular rolled it. He just didn't.
Yeah, I
Oh, you'll have to.
It would have been better if I hadn't shouted interrupted. Oh
I'm going to roll. Where? Why is it not? I didn't get the choice to choose disadvantage.
It's up
It's
at the
at the
top
top. It's
where
Oh,
like
that's right.
on
You're
the
right. All
moves
right.
tab.
I'm just gonna redo the roll
okay.
since it.
Ooh,
Oh, that's red. That's red. Oh shit.
red. No matter how you slice, brutal.
That would have been a fail no matter what. Or no, I could have barely made it out, but that would have been great. But that's a bad roll.
Amy, as you're trundling along through some of this hillsided area, this rough, uh, kind of so-called road slash deer trail, you hit a rut, and in that moment, two of the wires cross for ditch, causing the brakes to all four brakes to seize up immediately, causing the vehicle to lurch forward and tumble over, smashing into a tree. How many of you were wearing seatbelts?
N- n- None
None.
of us.
Probably
If
none.
I'm paying attention to what they're doing, is there any way I can
As you drink.
assist my
Drink.
friend to the left of me into like the back of the seat or something to get a severe head wound?
Well, are you
It
trying
like
to? I'm sorry. Your friend, is that a euphemism for the one of the guards behind you?
yeah.
It's Ross. He's trying to kill
Ross,
Ross.
it's Ross. Can I give
Take
Ross a
advantage of it.
concussion? I mean, I would think that is a so
Act quick.
act
Firefight.
terrifying.
Maybe an act quick, but
I
firefight
was
is a
thinking
different.
act quick because I'm not trying to fight him. I'm trying to kind of like maybe push him, give him a little extra momentum. Um, as we're breaking and being thrown forward. Basically, have him take some of my impact probably as well.
I want an act quick out of all of you. We'll see how. So let's start with okay. Win. Uh-oh. Amy, not bad.
Uh-oh.
Holy
May-
crow,
I just
maybe I
leveled
guys.
up.
maybe I shouldn't have been drinking.
Let me get my advance.
Yeah, I did on my last one.
How do you guys even take damage? Is
Yeah, there's
Oh
harm.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Um,
where is it on
it
I
probably it might there might
it's
be
on
like
the
a damage
left.
range on the
Are you looking
oh,
on?
SMG.
harm?
Yeah, harm.
I've got a scratch.
Zero harm. Yeah, deal harm. Right there at the top.
Harm.
This could be really. This is where we can convert it to stress.
No, I can't.
You can't.
Um, if I do, I will have 5 stress.
So you take the calamity where you like win the lottery. I'm sure you have something good.
Oh, that's true. I forgot I got the pick.
Okay, Win. As you try to leap at the like all hell breaks loose all at once, right? She hits this rut, the wires cross, the brake seize up, the whole mess just goes toppling to the left. Um in this moment, it sounds like you're trying to like leap at them in this moment and try and cause them head trauma, or I'm not trying to. I'm trying to figure out how you try to manipulate them into having even more bad of an accident. Um,
More like pushing, like kind of like reaching back to the guy's back and pushing him into the seat, but making it kind of. I was trying to make it kind of look like I was getting him to safety, but not really getting him to safety. Um, yeah, but
Like you were trying to help him, but you just helped his face into
into this back
the
of the seat
into the
instead of
hard
getting him out of the
plastic
way.
corner of
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think in this attempted tussle, like the whole back end of this vehicle just smashes and rattles you guys around like rocks in a bag or dice in a bag, and it causes you two harm.
Two harm.
Two harm.
Well, I'll
You
take the
dead?
one harm.
Can't be dead.
I'll be just a scratch, and I will take my fifth stress.
Okay, that works.
And a group of comrades arrive to help end a violent conflict before moving on.
What?
This is the
It's my
calamity stuff.
calamity.
Yeah.
This is happening right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect.
Well, it's one of those you're the SM.
No, no,
That
it's fine.
one seems to go off right now.
No, it's fine. Read it again for me.
A group of comrades arrived to help end a violent conflict before moving on.
Okay. Who are some old war compatriots of yours? Like some, let's say that there is a group of retired war veterans that are here on New Amsterdam. They knew you were here. Why? What missions have you gone on them with? Like you're an old war horse, seen
Um,
shit. What? These
we've
guys
done like
have your back. These are ride or die
some
motherfuckers.
some spec ops like group that we've gone in and we've had to take out people. But we're the ghosts. Nobody knew we were there. Like, um,
Okay.
yeah, it's probably like three or four guys that we were in a group with that we did some black ops covert stuff.
So awesome. I will. We have Amy. I have to think about this all of about kind of one like split second. So Amy, you did okay. You did partial success. Which were you choosing if you have to choose?
Right. Yes. Yeah, leaving something behind. I don't think I
Litterers.
have anything really important.
You don't have anything left. You're like, oh.
Can't think of anything super important on me, so I'm hoping that that's gonna be fine for me. We'll see. We'll see.
So
DNA.
I was actually about to say you leave a perfect face print on the fucking steering wheel.
That's a good one.
uh, you don't even realize it happened. It's all split second stuff. But you leave, a perfect face print, like right on the
Kapow.
yeah. Because the airbag, I guess, would it have an airbag? I don't know. Didn't deploy.
Like a force field.
Yeah,
Also.
that'll work. The force field airbag. I don't know if that's better.
Yeah, I don't know that one. Fred. Or some
Anyway,
super
yeah.
polyplastic airbag.
Regardless, you leave this behind. You leave this identifiable face print across the. You're pretty rattled. You kind of roll out of the front window, into some bushes. You see a very rattled, fucked up Win. It looks like he has begun assaulting someone in his haze, in his like red haze. He's now assaulting one of the security officers that were in the back of the van. And Ditch, you rolled also poorly.
Mhm.
Oh, I think you should take 1 damage, by the way, Amy. Thank you.
I'm rattled.
Oh no.
You can convert it to stress.
No. Calm.
Okay.
Oh, and I took just a scratch for the harm.
Trying to figure out Ditch's complication. You don't really get to choose one. I still think you should take harm.
Mhm. I'm
Uh
gonna convert mine to stress
Fair enough.
to see if
Fiery, rusty, ragged.
how much harm do I take? Same as wins.
I think you should, yeah. I think you should
Okay.
take 2 damage. You and the bishop are both heavily concussed. You smash your head against the front dash. And you all kind of tumble out of the doors. In my head, it would be like a crane camera pulling up over the top of the wreckage. You all kind of just spill out in blood and coughing, as you know the vehicle. You can hear the sound of the vehicle sputtering out with a cloud of smoke coming out of it. Um, Overhead,
So
go ahead.
I see when in an altercation with one of the our two escort people. Can I see the other one?
They look pretty dazed. You can definitely see them though. Yeah. They're just like a little shocked, and it looks like they're trying to get their wits back about them. Like what kind of thing?
Oh, I think Win and I are on the same page here. And
Uh oh.
I left face imprint, but not my gun. So I still have my pistol.
Yes.
I would like to just kill the other one.
Oh. Um. Okay.
Well, because I think we're trying to gotta make the best of this bad situation. Kill these
Yeah.
guys and get off planet.
Can he fight back at all?
With lethal strike, it says they can't do anything to stop me if I have them in my sights.
If they can't
Sorry,
do
if I
anything.
have them in my sights
Yeah,
and they can't do anything to stop me, then
right.
I can use it.
Well, I would say they don't have any real way to stop you. Like as I said, they are in a bad situation, trying to shake it off.
Was my hope. We're
Discharge
all
this
dazed
move
and
and describe how you end their existence or incapacitate them.
well, yeah, no, I'm gonna just go for the kill. My goal would be to just get a nice clean headshot if they don't have a helmet on, or a shot right to the chest if they do. We just need to be professional and move forward.
Always a professional.
We'll get
Okay.
the other guy.
So you just execute this guy. Ultimately, you lean over, recognize dead weight, get rid of it. A very judicial,
Soon as they realized what we were going to do, they were going to attack us. This is just, pre self defense.
I think Ditch is a little freaked out, even though he's got this head
How
trauma,
would Ditch
so he's swimming.
react to seeing Amy just kind of execute this guy?
I think with the shock of all of it, everything that's going on, and the fact he kind of caused it, um, he's kind of going into a bit of a not catatonic state, but
In shock.
paralysis. Yeah, most
Is it like
Um,
is it
intellectual
like that disconnect? I don't know if I like that psychological disconnect. Like this is my life right now. I need to get through this kind of thing, or like I have to shut everything off and just move.
I think it's just I think it's he's overwhelmed. Too much.
Hmm.
Too
I
many
gotcha.
things have happened. He cannot process it all. Um, and especially going into like a bonked head. That'll go. It's he's just like standing and staring and like staring at Amy, probably with his eyes rolling around a little bit. Uh,
You good there, Doc?
I, ah,
I get the bishop. Go get the bishop.
I'm
and
gonna.
when he hears the gun go off, will attempt to choke out the other guy, the one he originally tried to assist in having a bigger accident.
I don't mean to be a murder hobo. I just
I mean,
The opportunity presented itself.
right?
I don't look for the murder hobo life. The murder hobo life find me.
it's rude. I wasn't gonna murder anyone until I really kind of have to.
As
Seems to come
you
up a lot.
snuff the last bit of life out of this security guard win, you hear a crackle over your like over your walkie, your comms. Uh did you what what would have Wynn's call sign been for these uh the war horses buddies?
um,
Like what was his nickname? Like Big and
yeah.
Tender or
Big and tender.
Uh,
Winter.
I'm. I was gonna
I
say
don't know. I'm
compliment, but
just
I like winter. Uh,
It's popped in my head.
Winter? It's Winter?
I like. Yeah, I like winter.
I like Winter. I like Winter too. Winter! Winter, was that your voice over the comms earlier? And this is a voice that you haven't heard in many hot minutes, probably 5, 6 years. Um, old, I guess platoon buddy. I don't know. Um, I'm not. So if I use
I'll
this terminology
respond to him.
poorly, I apologize.
I'll be like, Summer, is that you?
I like it.
'Cause- Or
Holy shit, it's Winter. Okay, Winter, I need you to know something right now. You got 2 bogeys coming in above you on that field that you're headed towards. And
um,
you will immediately start to hear what sound like aircraft headed towards your direction.
all right. Uh, are you able to assist?
We're headed in. We'll do what we can. And so overhead you see like a couple of what look kind of like makeshift spacecraft attack craft engage 2 of the fighters above you. And at this kind of moment, the key fob, for lack of a better term, uh, glows for Amy. It's made contact, so you can beep it in.
Call it in.
Yeah.
But you guys now, so you click it. You're like, boop, boop, valet service, please.
And I will
AI
let
will work it out.
I will let them know that we're calling in our ship so that they don't attempt anything or
Sounds good. And then you'll just hear more fighting, lasers and stuff going on above you outside this, this cornfield. Um, and you see your ship kind of come in. I want you to make a piloting role? Is there like a piloting role or something like for you to properly bring this down through all this fighting? Um, I feel like just saying the valet service does it is a bit
Yeah,
She's looking at like a
I could
PSP right now,
button.
flying it remotely.
could
Exactly.
basically plot the basics. Yeah. So I don't know. My most
No, I like it. No,
computery thing is hacking.
no,
Sorry.
no, no. Oh, I see what you're saying. There's no
Just trying
like,
to figure out what move.
well,
Probably a keep your cool.
I would say keep your cool. Yeah, as you click, as you, it's not really a clicker or a fob. It's like something on your arm, and it pops up this like kind of control interface. You like grab onto and manipulate the ship in 3D space. Um, Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
So she land. It's beautiful. Comes in. Your buddies are definitely distracting the ships, the syndicate ships that were sent to intercept you guys. Sets down beautifully. Get flying everywhere. Corn stalks everywhere. The steps come down. You guys are gonna have to haul Francis in. Uh, you guys need to cross this field at while it looks like some people on the ground have started to push towards the field and also engage you. Um, Guys, could you all give me a keep your cool to get to the ship?
Yeah.
I thought that was a 6 for a second there. Oh, did we go?
That is
Oh,
my 6, right? That's my 6.
yep.
Bitch, you drop the bishop. You take the hash, but you drop the bishop. Uh, Too heavy. You cannot take him. And would you make the choice to leave him?
Am I
But we
able
can
to
leave
grab him
him.
as I come behind?
I wanna, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would
Um.
not make the I would make the choice to not leave him.
Oh, fair enough.
Win will tell him to run.
I'm too out of it. What does the
Uh,
hash look like? What is it?
I don't know. I just have like stairs or like some kind of ramp thing. It.
The hash? No, the
the
hash,
hash,
not the
the
hatch.
hash.
Oh. Oh.
Hash.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you said hatch. Sorry.
A set of stairs. That's weird. Okay.
Like, oh,
That's
okay.
different. That's like something you'd see in a British sci-fi show.
No, it's like I don't know. It's like it's no more complicated than something that looks like a thumb drive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I want it. I take it back. I want to bring this back. I say zip drive all the time because I'm old and stupid. So it's about the size of a zip drive or a zip disk.
Oh, so fairly sizable. A good 3 by 3, 4 by
Yeah.
4. Yeah, nice. Nice. I'm holding it in my left hand and trying to pull the bishop up with my right.
Win will take it out of your left hand. He'll come up and take it out so that you can use both hands, seeing as you came back for him for the bishop.
If you
That way,
yeah, if you like indicate that or say that, I'll just do that.
yeah.
I won't even think
Oh,
about it.
as he's going to grab it, he'll be like, "Hey, I'll take that."
I'll turn and help the bishop as best as I can. Am I gonna
And
level
Win
up
will
again?
hand it
No.
off to Amy.
I'm trying to think how this
Perfect.
all coordinates.
And because Win's mission, once he gets on that ship, he's running right for the guns.
Fair.
Headed straight
And
to plotting a way right out of here.
Okay. So Win, you keep your cool. What did you choose? Are you leaving something behind? You just taking another
um
stress?
so I had the 5. I took the 1 calamity. It reset my stress right back to 0.
Unless
Okay.
it was more than that, then you could add more, but
Yeah, no, that would have been just 5.
okay.
So okay, I can take another stress and be okay. So yeah, I'll take a stress.
Did too. Keep your cool is a dumb move.
If you pass
Why
it, it
is it a
works.
dumb move?
Punishes you no matter what you get, practically. But that's a lot of impulse drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster of the week better.
And so, Amy, what you also rolled a partial success. You chose.
Yeah, I'll take a stress again.
Fair enough.
It's just so repetitive. Like
Does
the
feel a little. I don't know. I gotta get something better. I don't know.
Wait till you get a calamity.
Well, I thought that's what.
Yeah, that's what I did.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have war buddies there now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's once because if you go through a couple
Just mean the
calamities,
That's
move
the good one.
outcomes really more than anything.
yeah, yeah,
Like, probably gonna take some stress or
Yeah.
do something or something.
yeah.
Anyway, onward.
You guys are so. You guys said you wanted to help ditch. Sorry, to rehash this. You're gonna
Yeah.
go back and help ditch. Um, your Amy, you took the disc from him, or Win took the disc from him.
Yeah, as we were going by and he came back for the bishop, I took the disc from him so that he had 2 hands to help the bishop, and then I handed it off to Amy as we were moving towards the ship.
Can you give me a lean on me?
Okay.
Sounds like a lean on me moment.
Um
I mean, you could just be you aren't pushed to your limits or exposed to the danger or complication for your efforts. So yeah, you could. Uh, I would consider that a partial success.
yeah.
You're able to get on board as the hatch closes. Guys are now back on board. You said Win wanted to make a direct beeline for a weapons station.
He's going right for the gunner spot, jumping
Okay.
on the guns.
Okay, Amy, you wanted to plot out of here. You're gonna head straight to like the helm, I
I
guess.
I just want to get out of all of the firefight range and on the other side of the moon and all that kind of thing so that ditch can jump us out of here safely.
I need act quick to get out of here. Above you,
Right.
you still have the. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you using reflexes or agility? Like, is it because I'm running so fast to get there, or
Well, you're using your reflexes to fly out, right?
I'm only asking because I have a move that lets me use advantage, but only if it's related to reflexes as opposed to I don't know, something psychological. Quick, I wanted to check if it applies.
Eminent Han, I feel like it kind of does, but
Right.
do you feel it does? Like if you're trying to react quickly to avoid other spacecraft, that reflexes? I assume it is.
I think so, yeah. For a pilot, I
Mm.
would think it would be.
Yeah.
Guess I feel like it comes down to whether it's leaning on past behavior and like muscle memory kind of thing, or having to do computations in my head kind of thing.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
guess I was leaning towards the
either one.
muscle memory type. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, seems like you'd be
either way.
flying with a joystick and stuff.
I like it.
I like it.
Advantage.
So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Wow, nice advantage roll. Getting a
Oh,
10
it would
plus
have been good
regardless.
even without
Yep.
it. Yeah. Glad we hemmed and hawed.
I don't understand. Like, how much stuff could they
See, that's what I
possibly
mean.
have?
It's just the action moves are a little repetitive. You lose
Yeah.
something behind, or you get a stress, or you get disadvantage. Those are kind of the three things that happen.
Yeah, I could see that.
You don't have to.
But on this, on a
You don't have
10
to do
plus,
any
you
of
just
this.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
just good. I like to picture exactly pretty much what Ditch was saying, like a joystick just leaning into it, like a kid at an arcade who's just in the zone.
Yep.
So you guys are able to make it out of local airspace for sure. And you find yourself, breaking atmosphere. Uh, I would you guys. I having you guys just escape right now feels easy. I want there to be like some kind of like, orbital
Not
defense, but just
not to
having you
us.
do is
It
act
doesn't
quick a bunch of
doesn't
times
feel
seems
easy to
stupid.
us.
Nothing about this was easy.
No, no.
It would have been if things didn't go so horribly at the end. Right there at the
Right?
Right?
end.
Right?
That
We're
really
doing
took a
so good.
cascaded the whole thing up.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
really
one roll
wanted one of the
can throw everything
military
off.
fighters to like crash into your ship.
How about new?
Well, if I do a bad subspace drive roll, then maybe something else can crash into the ship.
Right.
Absolutely. Give me a subspace drive as you guys break atmosphere. Enter probably not orbit.
I gotta figure out when this is subspace drive is alien,
Alien.
So
so 1. Okay. I read. Ooh, not great.
Yeah, but you gotta negate it regardless.
if you just
Mm,
of
Your
your
FTL.
expertise, that's what you've done
Yeah.
before.
yeah, that's true. That's kind of what I do. I ended up like power building this character.
I mean, it's just
Mm.
I think the game leans on tech a lot and
Yeah.
engineering and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bases.
Yeah, it's a lot of it is a lot of bases you cover. You blip behind that moon that you guys did your original repairs on.
I
Um,
throw up on the console.
yeah, you
I
guys
haven't.
would that you got there would be that like lifting relief as you enter orbit around this moon or kind of tuck your way. Probably wouldn't want to orbit, just tuck your way into this behind this little moon. But you would have that lifting feeling.
Mm.
You guys can do your recovers. There's some downtime stuff as well.
Yeah, as soon as we jump, Win is drinking. Like numbing.
That's what we're supposed to do. When time relaxing after contract or while traveling between stars each and their downtime. That's related to. Oh,
That's the recover,
we
right?
can ask you about your downtime. The SM or other players not in the scene may ask you some questions about your about your downtime. Answer them. Work on a personal project, confront a crew member, spend time getting closer to a crew member. Okay.
Ooh, I would like Amy would like to try and help Ditch with the chameleon work on the ship, and she is going to attempt to convince him that it's okay to murder people when you're doing really important things, and what we're doing is
This
really important for people.
Um,
Those guys were
our
going to shoot at us.
mhm. Ditch appears to only be half listening, and he's not really putting any real effort into the chameleon skin
Oh,
because he's got the hash and he's got the cube. So I think he might be a little obsessed with that.
it's very fair.
Like his, I think I have a
you
hook for
know,
that.
Can't be too upset.
you
It's
have
good.
a
Uh, I will become obsessed with the mystery to the exclusion of any danger around me.
so yeah, I mean, yeah, you I guess Amy, you try to talk to him. Seems a little bit in a daze and not very helpful. Um,
Plus, he's still got the
So I
concussion.
focus on the chameleon instead,
fair
honestly.
enough.
I'll write him off pretty quickly. It's fine. I worried because he puked on the consoles and everything, and he seemed upset when we left, but
he he
it's good.
he turns to you, and goes, "I'm sorry. And he just stops talking and walks away.
We'll get the salt soon, dude.
Your hash browns need salt. If you don't
He's
have,
walking around with his cube and the hash. Can
What's
I?
the ship doing?
he's in med covering. In fact, most of you should probably be in med in one way or another.
Mm,
Um,
Got just a scratch and I'm rattled, so I feel like I'm going in between and like doing physical therapy stuff and working on the chameleon.
well, I want to ask a question about Wynn's downtime.
Yes.
What what's ticking like when you're drinking? What are you numbing? What is Wynn drinking to forget? And did his old war buddy coming walking over
All the old
comms
war
again?
buddies definitely has set him into a spiral. He's trying to forget the fucked up shit he had to do well in the military.
Service.
Yeah. Like he was ordered to do some
Drug out some old
not really
stuff.
cool, yeah, not really cool things.
Real
Uh
bummer. Some.
like well it's more I'm thinking he borderline like war crime
Oh
level
Like
yeah.
stuff.
like a Farscape peacekeeper. That's what is
Yeah,
popping in my head.
yeah. Uh, and so he's just trying to forget that. Like he left the military because of the things that he was told to do that he doesn't agree with.
Fair enough. You couldn't kind of a conscientious objector. You
Yep.
um, I have a question for Ditches downtime.
mm.
You're obsessing over the hash. Um, like, is it just like are you literally like transfixed? Like, there's like the meme, the formula's going through your head, or
Well,
or
Doug doesn't know what it's supposed to do. Um,
fair enough.
but Ditch probably would. So if it does something, Ditch would like to do that thing.
Well, it's like two halves to a key, and you need both halves to unlock. You know,
Okay. So I know that it won't do anything right now. I just have to.
right? But the possibilities could be running through your head in the same way.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that's what
like,
I'm caught up with.
yeah.
Yeah. And so I was wondering if I could actually do anything practical or something, but no, I'm walking around the ship. Actually, I'm sitting in a corner somewhere, staring out a window, holding the hash and the cubes in my hand.
Staring into the abyss. That's right. You like to
Yeah,
go outside and
yeah,
stare into the
yeah,
abyss.
yeah. So I got a good window that's far away from everybody else. I'm just staring out there,
Soon you'll be for all of us.
thinking, "Yep, it's a little weird." The concussion didn't help. But I also haven't tried to go get any medical care or go get any food or water.
Oh,
I just
what?
walked away from Amy as she was like talking about the chameleon skin, and
That's fair. Amy, you would have seen probably like some blood still on his clothes or his face or something. Like he hadn't really. He just been obsessed with the hash browns this whole time. And then he just kind of stared at it and walked off as you were trying to talk to him. So in that time, does Amy when she's working on the chameleon skin, is Amy does she listen to like a podcast? Does she whistle to herself or
She she probably listens to death metal while she's doing that. And then periodically she is gonna try and hear up. No, there aren't updates from Detroit, right? Because he can't, because it's two halves, right? Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna do death metal and physical therapy and working on the chameleon.
gonna do peak while working on the chameleon?
And
Eh,
I figure this is over a span of days, and the
Fair
PT
enough. Fair
is
enough.
what I figure would help with. I don't know. I'm rattled.
I'm with it. Okay. Um, After a couple of days, you get a squawk over comms from Gary.
Yeah.
oh, Gary,
Yeah, from Gary of Gary's Depot. Hey, you took out a old satchel for me, huh?
Sure did.
All right, it's Amy because she's the contact. Sorry, Casey Webb,
Yeah, yeah.
your alias.
Hmm.
And is it true you snuck off with the bishop?
No.
Do you keep a tight lip? I'm curious. Yeah.
Not familiar with any tips. Go.
Right, right. And he
No,
kind of
not
winks into the
really.
comms.
Would encourage
I gotcha.
stowaways.
Well, you guys left Jake in kind of a mess. Kira's a little broke up about it, but you know,
He's fine. He lives.
collateral damage. So,
Great prosthetics out there. Wonderful bionics. He'll be fine.
so have you
But
guys looked at the
other than that,
newscast lately? The Sin Network.
No.
no, I guess not.
Oh, real shame because they put across they sent like an APB across SNN about, and they used some kind of composite AI reconstruction using someone's face print after a very daring
Huh,
heist outside of New Amsterdam.
weird.
I could
Uh,
swear it looks very similar to the face I'm staring at right now.
I mean, a lot of people look similar. There's billions of us.
Got this model off the street. Want a new face? I'll get you.
Ugh.
Did we agree to any actual
yeah,
exchange of go ahead?
he was supposed to help us get out of there,
Yeah, he was. But
and
I
he
thought there was
didn't.
something. Thought there was
That he
something
didn't?
else with
Oh,
the
that's fair. He
satchel
was supposed
thing.
to help you get out.
We were supposed to kill Satchel
For him, yeah.
for him,
Right,
yeah,
right, right. That was the.
so that he could start selling his guns there.
Yeah.
And I mean, we did that for you, Gary. So I mean,
Wink
I
wink.
think you
See you
never
on our
saw her
exit.
before. Like you never seen her before, right?
Ooh, that's good.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not in the
Like I,
business of recognizing people sometimes, so
I have a forgettable
whatever that
face.
means.
Been told.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
average.
Say that again, Amy. Sorry.
Said my face was very average.
Face is very. Uh, you guys. Well, he's gonna say. Well, and I think you should check it out. Um, there's like a $10 or $11 million bounty on you guys' head, whatever, or Wuan or whatever currency we came up with, space bucks.
Was it shekels or it was guilders?
Guilders, that's right. It was Guilders. Recommend.
uh, um, that's not cool.
That's not cool. No, you guys are definitely in a hot spot. Um, Gary, actually not Gary. Uh, he'll tell you, Amy. So. Well, Casey, you know, just I'll give you the satchel discount next time you come by. 3% off everything. You just say it. 3%.
In your own throat. There, Gary. That sounds great. Thanks.
Yeah, I really put myself out there for you, so you're welcome.
Generous man, I've always said. Be hearing from you.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. So,
Yeah, I
um,
feel like we're gonna get backstabbed there. Um,
Wait, was
so
his end of the bargain was telling us we're wanted and giving us 3%?
basically,
well,
yeah.
well, he was
Well,
supposed
his
to. So
end.
I totally forgot, obviously, and
Uh,
B, I was like, now I have these war heroes to integrate into this story. So,
Right.
and they're supposed to save the day or something by the Hook's
I think just
definition,
the one time.
Yeah.
right? So I was like, okay, they're gonna come in.
Oh, right. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. They
Or
stole
he could have
Gary's
sent
thunder.
Yeah,
them.
they kind of
Yeah.
stole Gary's thunder.
He could have sent them.
Okay, he sent them. So there you go. It all makes sense. Gary made contact with some of your old compadres, your old platoon mates, and gave the word out. Uh, my head was that they were just kind of listening over most comms, like they were basically already infiltrating most comms, and so they just heard your conversation between Poindexter and the
Yeah.
Dirty Bishop.
Plus, you can use them against us later on in some way.
I
With your,
can use your
Oh,
war buddies.
they've been brought into the story. Yeah. Like, Gary
Sweet.
could get them
you
to
know,
come after us, and then maybe I can try to talk them out of it or
right?
something. But
Like the Calamity was helping us once, right, Bobby? Helping
yeah,
you
it's just
once.
a group of comrades arrive to help end a violent conflict before moving on.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just there to help me the one time. But they're brought into the story
Yeah.
as NPCs.
Okay.
So
They can be paid to take us out
yeah,
down the road.
Okay.
And then
and it sounds like they're
Wynn's all
Gary's contacts. So
yeah, and Wynn starts crying and gets real sad. His friends are trying to kill us.
and there's no reason that Gary would know that Win knew these guys. Like before we took off, Win would have sent him a message to say thanks for the assist and everything, not having any clue that they were sent by Gary. Probably until we talk to him.
Fair enough. I like it. Well, that's how we'll explain that. Um,
Does that mean we get the 3% or not?
I mean,
Did we talk that out of there? I don't know.
First of all, I was trying to be particularly, like, almost insultingly the discount
I
3%.
know, but
yeah.
they're too
Uh,
expensive.
it's a paltry.
Anything helps.
Um,
So, in light of all of this, I'd actually there's a modification you can get for chameleoning yourself. I don't really know how getting modifications is supposed to work. If it's like a tattoo that you get when you stay somewhere, or a surgery, or like a whole what it is. But I would like to do that over time or at some time. Full set.
Is that specialist gear or black market? Black market, right?
Chameleon, I think, is black market. Yeah. If I had
It's,
picked assassin as my background, I would have automatically gotten one.
oh, that's it. Because Bobby's character was a scoundrel and he had it, but he was an assassin. Um, if you do the hey big spender move, like when we basically if you go shopping and if you roll high enough, you can choose to go get a black market item,
Cool.
which could be a. And then there's stuff in the book about the rules with the. I don't think it's overly like crazy that you're going to get, possibly die during the surgery or it's going to take like 6 months or anything like that. It's on page 110 in the book. A lot
Okay,
of it's
awesome. Thanks.
narrative.
Ditch.
Mm.
Uh, you. I guess maybe I shouldn't correctly, but the bishop will inform you that the salt can be found in the city of Valtor.
Valtor. Tor.
Valtor. Fortunately, it's a
Wow.
bustling metropolis of syndicate, controlled metropolis. Part of their FTL program center R&D. It's basically where they do a lot of the actual manufacturing. Got like
Oh,
grow vats and things like that.
okay. So I probably haven't been there necessarily, but I would know of it. I'm going to call a family meeting.
Okay.
Could everyone please join me in the cockpit? Or not everyone. Yes, I mean, not the bishop. Wynn, Ross, and Amy, please join me in the cockpit. Not the bishop.
On the PA, is this your kind of
Yeah.
your mumbled
Subtle.
out
He's like,
PA?
wait, Bishop, nothing personal. It's just a business thing.
Nothing
Trying to
personal.
talk us the way out of it
Oh
because he feels
my.
guilty now.
It's colleague stuff.
Yeah, he was never very good at the faculty meetings and stuff. Um, uh, so assuming everyone's there, the bishop has informed me where we will be able to find the salt key. Um, it is in the city of Valtor.
You guys would
Um,
probably recognize it for the most part. Big one. It's a metropolis, a
Okay.
syndicate metropolis.
mhm. So this is probably the last place we want to go since we're wanted by the syndicate. Um, but this is the mission. Oh, and this is where the big rewards would come in, I think, because I know that's important to you all. Um, but this could be it. We just get that, and that's it. I'll be able to get this out there for everyone, uh, and then you'll be paid handsomely, and
Who again?
hmm?
Have the money available now? I think
No,
that's when we go to Voltar.
when I have the money.
Right. We you
Whoa.
can't pay us, then
He looks at Win for help. He looks at Ross for help.
Like, I mean, yeah, we are gonna need some way of getting some money. So if it's not from you on the way there, maybe, but think we need to kind of maybe get our bounty down a little first.
You got
or
some
at
Um,
least
four
get
stars.
funding some kind.
yeah.
Um,
Um, sorry, no, go ahead.
he's like, uh, so it sounds like I need to find us a job.
I
Be
mean,
fantastic.
yeah, that would
That would
help.
be fantastic. Thought Amy was the crew, like bounty getter.
I
Am I wrong?
I know how to steal things, and certainly if we want to go on a heist, I would be all about that. But if there's some other kind of thing that Ditch might be able to line up for us, it's all about whether it's lucrative, really.
I also had the feeling from that both Doug and Ditch um that Amy said it to needle Ditch somewhat. Just like, yeah, it's your responsibility, motherfucker.
A little.
Yeah, you. Yeah, little venom in there.
Are your charges?
Yeah.
You're the
Uh,
boss.
okay, well, let's take this a couple of minutes before we do our thing. And speaking of the next installment, the next episode, you guys did finish your mission here. You did escape with the bishop. Big episode. Um, so that all said, when you talking about heist, you're talking about this, that, and anything. Is there any preference you guys as players, as Bobby, Doug, and Grace, that you would prefer or moving forward? If not specifically for next session, if you want to do a heist, if you want to try and do some kind of other thing, like I'm an open-minded chap. Be like you know, uh,
I'm I'm down for a job that is meant more to get us some money and maybe let us cool off with the syndicate
okay,
for a bit.
I can contrive something.
That
As
doesn't
much
put
as
us on the radar.
yeah, as
Yeah.
much as Ditch hates to do this, he knows of a place where he could steal a lot of valuable stuff,
What he does,
and they could sell it, and maybe that would be.
like an R&D depot that
Yeah,
a
I'm
syndicate
not.
would
I
come.
don't. Doug doesn't know the details
Doug
yet.
doesn't
I'll
know.
keep.
Well,
I
I'll
like. I
come up
like
with
when
some
we talk in the
details.
third person. Um, yeah, I don't know the details personally. I just thought of, but if it's something that stems from Ditch having to like reach down and kind of ignore his moral viewpoint and offer up, potentially hurting other people and stealing other people's stuff so that they could get paid so that they could get on to get the salt, which makes the bigger picture more important.
Right, Ditch. That's right.
I think I have some
you
stuff
know,
to work with.
he'll offer it up.
Keep it low, make some money. But is that low? Is that low profile? I guess that's my question. Is that really a low profile job?
It's Yeah, it's because stuff that the founders don't want other people to know, so they can't transmit like official bounties and stuff
Ah,
and make mention of it. They could go underground with it all,
but revealing its existence is probably not so great for
but
them.
they can't. Yeah, they can't say it out loud. So they have to be as sneaky as we have to be if
The
they want to get
AI
us.
clones, Cylon-like clones that they've been slowly injecting into the populace.
Mhm. Mhm.
Well,
With,
uprisings.
Yeah, or control modules to take over all of the organic ships at one time, or
Dirty business.
some terrible, terrible stuff like that. We're
Well,
starting to use the clone ship technology on Bootle. That'd
Oh,
be gross.
well, awesome. Let's do end of session,
Okay.
which is on my. Other move. End of episode. Go through the following list. Let's start with Win.
yay.
Read your hooks, I guess.
Um, I have the one about my vice to dull the scars on my soul, which I'm pretty sure I hit. And then wars numb me to suffering, whether it's my own or someone else's. Uh, so I think I got the one from that.
Yeah.
Ditch.
I think I hit my will become obsessed with a mystery one.
Oh,
Um, the other ones didn't come up. I was gonna try to find a space to fill Wynn's mind with knowledge, but it didn't come up organically. I really wanted to do that one today, but that's
Like I
okay.
thought
I got
about
the
it,
one.
but then you were saying you were obsessed with the hash. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I was wondering if there'd come a time where I could explain in painful detail something about some scientific phenomenon, like in the middle of a firefight.
Oh, that would be great.
you know these
that would
plasma
be
rifles
hilarious.
really remind me of
Yeah,
the equations
yeah.
build some atomic
I get
vector
really
coils.
excited about the physics of like these particle beam weapons, and
So
so
XP
yeah.
and Amy.
My things are that if I know there's something unique or valuable around, I must have it. I'm addicted to adrenaline and take risks for the thrill of it. And my other one is about Ross. So,
What was your
Did you
second one?
pick?
Sorry.
Yeah, the risk one.
um, yeah, I'm addicted to adrenaline and take risks for the thrill of it.
I mean that one.
That one seemed like you did it.
Yeah,
I don't know if you meant
I
to
mean, you
or
rolled an 11 to get out. That was risky business.
a
Trying to
lot
fly
of
out.
yeah.
True.
shit that went down.
Like the
So
picture that I rolled out of the car and then shot a guy while on my back.
yeah, and
Right after slamming into a tree. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Uh,
some Jason Bourne shit
times.
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So XP there then. And now ask the following questions and answer them as a group. Did we complete a mission or contract?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you did. Did we learn something new and important about the universe?
Yeah. We learned that we're wanted, which is kind of important for us.
That's
Oh.
true.
Is that really gonna count?
I don't know. Did we make a new enemy or thwart an existing enemy?
We might have done both of those.
Yeah, I mean,
I have a
those people
feeling we
here aren't gonna like us, and we did some thwarting, kidnapping the bishop and killing that guy.
I mean, they
Yeah.
would see it as kidnapping. He ultimately, you
He
can take
didn't, yeah.
solace in that
He
the bishop
doesn't.
wouldn't feel that way.
yeah.
He's not our enemy. I assume it would be
No.
the
Was there a big moment that hinged on a crucial role?
Yeah.
Yeah, several of them. Okay, so I guess then you get 3, or am I not
Ooh.
supposed to? Yeah, you. That was a big episode. Yeah,
I advanced.
let's
I
go.
I'm one away from advancing again.
I
Me
gotta
too.
I gotta use harm more. I know this as an SM. I realized this last night while playing Monster of the Week that I need to use harm more to really
It's
amp
okay to
things
hurt
up.
us. It's all right.
Exactly. No, I know. And I just need to figure out ways to hurt you guys more. I think like
Um,
last we Monster. Sorry, go ahead.
y- I was just gonna ask. I'm just a scratch. I'm assuming over the journey that would go away.
Yeah, I think it resets like TV style, doesn't it?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have just the basic, just a scratch.
Yeah.
that's what I figured. Like the rattled and I'm hurt bad and knocked out and all them
Yeah, it tells
seem a
you right
little
on the
more than just
character.
a scratch. Oh,
Yeah, on the character sheet, it tells you how to get rid of each of them.
oh, I will find that. All right.
Um Yeah, you guys, you definitely threw me a wrench with that
Oh, what
war
a
friend,
scratch.
war buddy thing. I wanted to use him. I was trying to think of like, well, okay, I'll have this conflict in the sky or whatever, and he'll help them escape. But I did want to involve them a little more, but then your rolls were so good near the very end there that I was like, fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got out of there pretty quick.
I wasn't expecting I was thinking like a partial success out of Amy, and I'm like, well, there's like you get caught up in the conflict, and there's this, that, and the other thing, but nope. Either way, I hope you guys had fun tonight. I
Yeah,
had a lot of
Absolutely.
fun.
Yeah, blast.
Um, I am picking up on this whole episodic thing with impulse drive and trying to really, use my advantage to hype things up because I should harm
Yeah.
you guys. I really should start harming you guys episode to episode.
yeah.
It really amps things up for you guys and out.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are eventually gonna run out of shit to drop anyway. So
Yeah.
Well, we
We're
can
gonna have to
drop.
buy stuff to drop.
Yeah, run out of.
give me a pack of those snack size
Uh,
Snickers. So I have some.
there's also the ship maintenance and stuff,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
which could cause real problems for us.
Yeah.
That can really bite you in the ass and all that stuff. So,
Well, lady, gentlemen,
thank you.
thank you for hanging out, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good night.
See you
You
next
too.
week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.